Peace Laureate Arthur MacDonald, and here we have Per Westberg, who presented Svetlana Alexievich, whom we see here. This year's literature laureate. Now people are leaving the auditorium, headed mostly for the Stockholm City Hall, where the banquet is held. The banquet will begin around 7 this evening, a bit earlier perhaps even, but around 7, and then we'll keep on all evening until about 10 o'clock when the dance begins in the Stockholm City Hall. After which, usually, the tradition gives that one of the Stockholm academic locations, such as the Stockholm University or the Stockholm School of Economics or Karolinska Institutet or the Royal School of Technology, holds an after party for the Nobel laureates, a very exclusive party, and their companies. Now time for the photo ops and meets and greets up on the stage. Also headed for the banquet, we have some of the guests from abroad today. For instance, Tsutomu Tomiola, Japan's State Minister of Education, Science and Technology, who will also go to the banquet. Kirsty Duncan, Canada's Minister of Science, who is here to greet one of her countrymen as a laureate. Carlos Moedas, who is the European Commissioner for Research, Innovation and Science, is here. And also the President of the European Central Bank, Mario Draghi, who is master of the interest rate in the EU, the Eurozone anyway. And also some ministers from the Swedish government, such as Minister for Healthcare, Minister for Higher Education, Minister for Education, and the Prime Minister, of course, and also Minister of Foreign Affairs. In the upper right corner is Angus Deaton, the economics laureate, who receives Sveriges Riksbank's prize in economic science in memory of Alfred Nobel. It is a recent addition to the original Nobel Prizes. From the beginning, the Nobel Prizes were awarded in physics, chemistry, medicine, literature, and peace, as in the will of Alfred Nobel, the will that was found in 1896. To some dismay of his family, he in the will wrote that his estate would go to a prize that would go to the persons who had done most for humanity in the recent year. But in 1968, to commemorate the 300-year anniversary of the Swedish Central Bank, which actually is the oldest central bank in the world, they instituted this prize that they wanted to be part of the Nobel Prize award ceremony and festivities. So it is commonly called the Nobel Prize in Economics, but to be exact, it is the Swedish Central Bank's Prize in Economic Sciences in memory of Alfred Nobel. That has been awarded since 1969. And with that, and these joyful, merry pictures from the Stockholm Concert Hall, I leave you to follow the festivities during the Nobel Week. This is Alexander Noren from Stockholm. Good evening.